What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Darkness Falls. Now, as you guys can see, it is the day 14 Horde night on our off-camera playthrough, so we are all set up, ready to rock. As you can see by our weaponry here, we have our laser sword, we have our max grade M4, we have grade 71 coil rifle, and then we have the grade 71 coil sniper rifle as well on us. So I probably won't be using this too much. I do love this gun though. This gun is absolutely great. You can reach out and touch them at like one hell of a distance. But today we're mainly going to be using the M4. We'll probably throw this in a little bit here as we go. We do have plenty of rounds for it. It costs a lot of polymer and stuff to make these, so I kind of want to save them as much as possible for use in like the wasteland and stuff like that, but all in all, we're still going to use it and play around with it a bit. But anyway, before we get started here, let's take a look at our level, and we're also going to take a look at our game stage. So, as you guys can see, we are level 102 with a game stage of 172. We also have one death, which, that's my own fault, in a way. I got hit by a behemoth twice when he was falling down. I'm not sure how he hit me twice while he was falling, but he hit me twice while he was falling because I got too close to him when I was shooting. So anyway, like I said, that's my own fault. It's not a big deal. Death is easily recoverable on here. We have good food, good drinks. So we got our wellness back up. The XP debuff from that really wasn't too big of a deal either. So anyway, it's about to kick off here. We got a few more minutes yet, so as you guys can see, we do have this front row with our blade traps. This is titanium upgrade, so it's 25,000 HP. This one that I'm standing on here is stainless steel, which is 10,000, and then basically everything else, with the exception of our back little holding area here, is all at just steel upgraded. So it should withstand quite a bit. I am definitely expecting to see demolishers tonight. With our game stage being at 172 now, I think it's a sure bet that we should be seeing them now. That'll be interesting for sure, though. Game stage 172 for the day 14 Horde is kind of an ambitious game stage. I like this like purplish hue and stuff going on. It looks like smoke rolling across right there. But anyway, see our garden over there. Let's crank up our generator now. Whoops. Had a little bit of a pre-horde come in. Not too long before this was going to kick off, so thing definitely fires a lot quicker with the rod and spring mod in them. Definitely can suck through the ammo now for sure. Now, okay, you shouldn't be able to get up here within bars. Nothing too special to start with. I think the demolishers will be coming about like somewhere around. Okay, hold on a second. Let's turn that audio down. That's a bit loud with all them turrets, but we should be seeing demolishers around wave 3, I think. Those turrets are absolutely just destroying shit. I did not get those AK turrets set up. I plan on waiting until we do our upgrade to our base, do a little bit of addition to it, and then I'm going to put them in on the addition. So that will be coming for the next Horde night, but not this one. Not this one, not yet. By the way, I only run AP ammo now. I only have AP for the 7.62 and for the coil weapons. Just a personal choice. I like to be able to penetrate through one into the next. And again, just a kind of a personal choice thing that I prefer. Like I said, when you're shooting large amounts of zombies repeatedly like this, and like when you're farming the military bunkers and stuff, it's really nice to be able to pierce through the first one and hit the second one as well. Do a little bit extra damage. Sometimes that comes back to bite you, but overall I think it's more beneficial than harmful. Let's reload. Wonder why it's all, or like a lot of the ice zombies coming in, the winter biome ones. Kind of interesting. Well, with the exception of the fireheads there. But there's a lot of the blue ones coming through. Kind of neat. Don't see too many of them. And I'm not sure why it's saying I'm hitting bedrock when I shoot the dirt mound there, but, you know, that's alright. Alright, so next wave should be possibly animal wave. See where they're coming from here. Don't see them yet. Oh, here they come. Yep, I'm right. It is animal wave. You can see we got dire wolves and, well, that's not animal, but that's a fighter. Hey. Thought we just had a talk about you jumping up on my horde base. Yeah, wait your turn. Where'd you go? Now I put those bars up specifically so they couldn't jump up here, and well, guess what? They still can jump up here, apparently. So, that didn't quite work out as planned, unfortunately. Alright, I was gonna say, I know there's more of these vultures. Let's get them coming in quick and deal with them. He's like running away, kind of. Not no more. Grab this stuff up quick before these disappear, and turn and kill that. Yeah, this is what's considered like the animal wave, with the exception of the spider zombies, of course. But like the dogs, the bears, it's kind of funny because, okay. The Night Stalkers actually count as an animal. Now, why, I have absolutely no idea. But it's something I figured out while doing one of the hunter quests. So this is Armored Wave. Nope, never mind. Yeah, it is. It's Armored Wave. So this is where we should see the Berserker, if I had to guess. Let's take this sucker for a spin. Where are you going, dumb zombie? Oh my god, I'm terrible. This thing kind of jumps around a little bit, this sight does. Wow, not bad. Yeah, this is Armored Wave. Where is the Berserker? I wonder if they made it so the Berserker can't spawn until like the third Horde night, because I'm not seeing one, and I would have expected one to be coming. Unless they're saving them for End Wave, which would be tragic. Okay, I think they're trying to break through back here. Oh, there are actually a couple inside. That's what I heard. Nobody back here trying to break in? Okay. Gotta make sure. Damn spider zombies trying to get through, though. Now, we should be alright with the Berserker, provided he doesn't get in by our blade trap. If he gets inside, then he'll cause a little bit of an issue, but otherwise, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Okay, no Berserker. That's the end of that wave. That is very weird. So now it's going on to last wave, which is... Okay, this is soft targets. So yeah, no Berserker again. I gotta admit, I'm a little disappointed. I was really expecting the Berserker tonight. You know, with how high our game stage is and everything, I was really anticipating him coming, so... Oh well, you know, I guess there's next Horde night, so... Guess we just get an easy night of picking off the little running female zombies here. Couple screamers in there. Yeah, this is weird. Yeah, I think we're gonna save our coil ammo for the next Horde night, just because, you know, I don't think we need to use it on these ones. I was planning on using it on the Berserker if he showed up. I'd maybe even shoot him with the sniper rifle. Try to actually hit him right in that demolition pouch on his chest to set it off from a distance. But yeah, nothing special is going to be coming, so we'll just pick off what comes in and call her a night. Demolisher comes for the next one. That'd be pretty cool, because the addition I'm going to set up should be remotely Demolisher proof. Maybe not 100%, but it should be basically clear enough to make it so if they try to come in and blow up in the inside there, we should be all right. I'm not going to set up any like blade traps or anything in the addition. It's just going to be a nice corridor for shooting down. Come on. Oh, it's empty. No wonder it wasn't doing anything. I love this gun. This gun is absolutely great. Maxed out like this thing is just a monster. Probably a little bit on the OP side for what we need, but hey, that's alright. I also put 5 skill points into the, I think it's called Better Lead or Dead for auto weapons. It basically increases the damage all around from them, so like extra damage on headshots, extra chance for decapitation, overall damage increase, so rate of fire increase. Actually pretty nice skill for the automatic weapons like this. Come on. Look at all these loot bags. My God. Look at all them gore piles over there too. I love how they just like line up and all come in pretty much on the same trail. Just sit here and just wreak havoc on them. Oh, reload. Crap. Hate running out of ammo mid-burst. And the day just flipped over. Yeah, there ain't much left of this. This is gonna go by pretty quick. Ah. I gotta start, like, not even bothering to try to run after him with the crosshair. I'm getting enough of the kills out here just picking off the ones coming in on the same trail, so I gotta learn just to pick off what I'm aiming at and call that good enough. Ooh. There I go again trying to chase one down. Come on. Can't be greedy, gotta let our traps have a little bit of the kill action too. I mean, we could be greedy and take all the traps out and just sit down below and pick everything off, but I like letting the traps get some. And you know, these zombies are, some of them have quite a bit of health. The legendary, or the tough ones they're called, 800 HP, they can tank the rounds, that's for sure. What is it, the radiated feral lights, like 1000 HP or some nuts amount like that. They're pretty beastly things too. So now, oh, that brings me to something. I ran into my first demonic behemoth in the wasteland the other day on here. Oh my god, demonic behemoth, holy crap. 60,000 HP, and with the fully modded M4, blessed metal and everything in it, I couldn't even out damage its regeneration. It was just insane. It was regenerating so fast. I took a shot at it, you know, because it's me. I do dumb things like that. But I took a shot at it. I was like, all right, you know, if I can hit it, draw it in, and just mow it down with some automatic fire, you know, I want to see what it drops. Yeah, that didn't happen. I started mowing it down. I put a full clip into it, and it regenerated like 5,000 HP while I was smacking it with the full mag. It's like, oh yeah, nope, that's not happening. We're coming back for that with like laser weapons, and I had to run away. It almost got a hold of me, but yeah, that was pretty interesting. 60,000 HP. If the succubus and the incubus weren't bad enough, now you got one with over double that health, and yeah, it's just a monster of a thing. I really look forward to having some laser weapons so I can go remedy that fight that I had with them and retry that, because they're pretty cool. They're huge as hell though, and like I said, the regen on them, it's just kind of like going through the lab now after the update. It's a challenge. You really gotta be on point with your shots if you're not using something to kill off the regen. So I'm not gonna bother with the lab on here until we get laser weapons too much. We are gonna go in and try to find the multi-tool though here after this Horde night. We need a multi-tool, then we can start making our own laser weapons, laser armor here pretty soon, or power armor, my apologies. Power armor, laser weapons, weapon parts rather. Because I would like to get a max one, somewhat relatively soon. I mean, to start out with, I just want to get myself a nice laser rifle, one of the ones I can stick a full auto mod in and just go to town. But that shouldn't be too far away, actually. I'm not sure what level it is that you need to be able to make them, but I believe it's either 125 or 150. And well, obviously now with that, with how much XP it takes to level up, we're a ways out from it. I won't deny that, but at the same time, it's still, you know, just right around the corner as well. So it's not too far down the road for us, but it's still far enough where fully clearing out the labs right now is just not something that I don't think I'll be able to accomplish at the moment. Now, if we had, you know, maybe if we had a max maxed out coil gun. You know, it could be possible. And, you know, if you're a good enough shot with the M60 hitting your headshots with it, yeah, you might be able to. But we went to the lab, we tried it with a maxed out M60, and it's just too much. They spawn way too quick. They regenerate so hard. It was pretty overwhelming, honestly, trying to get through there in this update. I mean, before this update, a fully kitted M60, you could just like plow through them, and you know, there was like no problem, absolutely no problem. It was just, you just smoke right through them. Now, you're lucky if you can put a dent into them sometimes. It depends on what it spawns. That portal in the bottom of the lab there, it depends on what it spawns, and it really depends on how many of the incubus are standing in the doorway to greet you as well, because when there's, you know, 3 or so incubus there, and you're only able to work on one at a time trying to mow them down because of the regen, it's really tough. Especially if they spawn back. If they spawn back, man, you're talking, you know, another 25,000 HP monster of a thing that's got some pretty nuts regen on it. Oh, that's the end of the night already. Wow. That was quick. That was really quick. Huh. Interesting. I was expecting... I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting this to go on for a while longer yet, but that's alright. You know, not a big deal. We're gonna leave a bunch of this stuff over here. Keeping my coil ammo on me though, of course. But, yeah, we'll just... Actually, you know what, let's just drop everything off in there just like that. We have plenty of ammo on us, just in case something comes up. We need to grab our frames though. There we go. And we'll pop them in here, just like so. Actually, let's drop the watch off. I kind of wanna see how much damage they did, if really anything. I know the spiders got in and did a little bit, but you know, I think most of this damage is just gonna be from our turrets bouncing a stray bullet. Yeah, it's honestly not bad at all. Titanium's barely dinged. Not bad at all. Blade traps barely needed to go off. I think only that one, these front 2 blade traps are the only 2 that got used, so that's pretty good. Them turrets that we got up there definitely do the trick. There's no denying that. They are, you know, they're worth their weight. Worth their weight in ammo for sure, I'll call it. Oops. Clear up some gore piles as we go here. We probably should have grabbed our lucky goggles, shouldn't we? Yeah, I think we should. Come on, place the block. Oh, there's... that thing's in the way. There we go. Alright, let's grab our luckies. Are they in here? Yes, they are. Beautiful. Let's go see what we can get. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the power armor crafting. I can't wait to be able to go into the wasteland actually wearing a full set of armor instead of the hazmat gear. It's just gonna make life so much better. Especially, you know, depending on what you're fighting. If you get hit a couple times and you're not really wearing armor, it doesn't go so well depending on what you're fighting down there, that's for sure. Demons especially. Now, yeah, the regular behemoths and stuff like that are bad enough, but you get yourself, you know, any of the demon zombies, they set you on fire. Currently, it's bugs, so if they set you on fire, you can't put it out by taking a drink of anything. So it's, you know, it's kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it does suck because that takes a lot of health. And if you're like right in the middle of a fight and you're getting sucked for, let's say, 100 HP from the burn, that's a huge chunk of your health, and depending on when you actually go to the lab, that could be the majority of your health too. Not to mention, those behemoths can take about 100 HP off you, depending on what you're wearing for armor and stuff like that. So they're one nasty, nasty bugger if you're already set on fire. So it's quite the challenge now. I do like it. I'm not at all complaining about it or anything like that. I do love this challenge with the new mod update rather. It's quite enjoyable. I'm not going to deny it. It's really enjoyable having it be this hard. But at the same time, you know, there's a few things that I'm also not so keen on. You know, I still do have a bit of stuttery issues in the wasteland, even on this map too. Not as bad as the last map that I had to switch from. So hopefully we can clear the lab at better than 10 FPS this time. That was a bit ridiculous, if I do say so myself. Shouldn't ever hit that low of FPS on this computer ever, never. So I was pretty upset about that, playing on that other playthrough and having to restart because of the terrible FPS we were getting. So wasn't very happy about that. I kind of hope he does do like some sort of optimization with the wasteland now. I'm not exactly sure why it runs so rough now, because before the new update come out, I ran at pretty good consistent frames down there, and you know, even after the update, I can play on ultra in the green biome, the desert, snow biome, no problem, and get roughly 60 FPS, 50 at low end. So going from getting that to dropping down to medium to low settings in the wasteland and only getting 5 FPS, it was a little bit disappointing, I'll say. But you know, it's not a big deal. The guy puts a hell of a lot of time into making the mod, so I'm not at all bitching about it. I'm just saying it's just a little bit unfortunate that had to happen. But we will make do. So anyway, let's run a load on up first before we continue on here. That'll work, I guess. Do like that, and like so. Alright. Keep on going. We got lots more to go, it looks like. And I know a lot of this stuff is junk, so we could just, you know, scrap it down, but might as well just go through and loot everything first, and I'll worry about scrapping everything down. Scrapping it all down later on. It's not that big of a deal. A lot of bags here, though. Not looking like there's anything too great, though, coming out of it. Unfortunately, with the last wave being all the soft targets like that, you really don't get a chance to pick up any of the good loot. Like armored wave would be the wave that I'd want to be picking up the loot from, because the soldier zombies drop like the coil parts, the coil ammo, all sorts of stuff like that. They'll drop the military armor. They'll drop why can I not think of it? But anyway, you get the point. They drop some really nice stuff. The soft targets like this, they tend to drop just, you know, like a lot of plain Jane generic loot, as you guys can see. A lot of it's like clothing and you know, with the exception of like the SWAT helmet and like the hazmat gear, which all comes from the what you call them, the crap, that one disappeared. The screamers. Wow, that was tough to say. And also the lab zombies as well. drop the hazmat gear. So those are really the only two that are great for farming off in this wave itself. Oh, that disappeared too. Damn it. I hate that the loot bags disappear. Loot bags should not disappear until after you loot them, I don't think. End up losing a lot of good stuff. Like, okay, here's another thing that bothers me about the wave setup on here. When you start the Horde Night, second wave is always animal wave. You lose out on a lot of meat, fat, leather, bones, you know, rotten flesh from the other zombies. The Night Stalkers drop some pretty nice loot. You can't ever get down to loot them because of the fact that you got 2 more waves coming yet. And the last wave always ends up being super long, and it's always the same soft target female zombies that, you know, as you guys can see, are dropping some pretty generic crap, if I may. You know, the crafting components are great, and every so often when you get a screamer bag, it's not too bad. But for the most part, you're getting a lot of, you know, just plain Jane stuff out of these, and it would be really nice to be able to loot the drops from the other waves as well. Now, I realize if I had a different kind of setup here, you know, as far as the Horde base goes, where we could be standing like along the side and be able to loot it, then yeah, you know, we'd probably be able to grab some of it. But, you know, for the most part, with the way I set up my bases, we don't ever really have a chance to get any of that loot until after the Horde is completely done coming. So, you know, like all the animals that were here, we could have farmed off a lot of meat. Specifically, the more important thing I'd be looking for right now is bones. I'm going to be using an absolute lot of duct tape now for making, I think it's mechanical parts, or is it electrical parts need the duct tape. But there ends up being, you know, once you start crafting the components itself like that, it's expensive. Now, polymers, I've been cooking through polymers, of course, making coil rounds. So to make polymer, you need cornmeal and water. Now, each time you craft it, you get 4 per. So you get 4 out of 1 cornmeal and 1 bottle of water, which isn't too horrible. But if you think about it, how long does it take for corn to grow? And corn doesn't grow consistently either on here. So you can have it where, you know, if you plant, you know, in my plots, I can plant 48 seeds to a plot. If I plant 48 corn seeds, you know, one time, you'll get like, say, 5 come up and finish growing before, you know, half of them even come from seed yet. So it's kind of, the growing of the crops is a bit too random as well. But anyway, I'm not gonna bitch about any of that. Just my assessment of stuff. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed getting to see the Horde Night. Level 105, game stage 177, almost 3,000 zombie kills and only 1 death. So that's not too bad. We do have the lab coming up. Like I said, I'm gonna be looting basically all of it with the exception of the end of the bottom floor where the portal is. So we're going to clear up to there, and then that's what we're going to leave off at. We're basically only going in there to find a multi-tool. We find a multi-tool, mission accomplished. We need a multi-tool to do anything on the laser workbench, so that's the only reason I'm going to the lab right now. I'm not going to full clear it. We already have our laser workbench. We got our own fusion forge, so just need the multi-tool. So hopefully that goes well for us, but we'll find out here shortly. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys for the next episode.